So I has a brew, and I'm in my parents' kitchen because I want to get this giveaway video done. They've all buggered off to Plymouth's Firework Festival. But the thing you've been waiting for bloody ages is a competition video. So I'm going to run through what you can win, how you can win it, and then we'll go from there. For those of you that actually haven't spotted what shirt I'm actually wearing a Splinter Cell shirt, which actually was from Inserted Coin. I'll try and put a link in the description below of actually where you can actually buy it, because it's quite cool. So as part of the first prize, I'm going to go through the first prize, second prize, and many other prizes. So the first prize includes a Google Chromecast, which is effing great. No vouchers with it because I think it's expired by the time I actually bought this. A Raspberry Pi. These are just the standard Model B version, not the Model B Plus, they're the old ones. I've got Cards Against Humanity to also give away, the UK version I believe this is. I've also got a Pivot Power. This thing's pretty damn cool. It's basically allows you to plug pretty much any chunky charger in, and it turns around into like a circle like that, and you can do all sorts of funky things with it. Looks really cool. Then we've also got a bamboo stylus as well. That'll be in the first prize draw. There's also a 16GB OTG USB flash drive thing from Transcend. Basically, it allows you to plug it into your Android device and you can use it as external storage. It's quite cool. You can also plug it into your PC as well. So say you've got some pictures you want to transfer to your Android device, you can do that by just plugging this into USB on your PC, transferring it to that, then transferring it onto your Android phone using they've got an app, and they've also got ES Explorer you can use, or even Astro Explorer as well. I've also got a pair of leggings to give away. Now these, I suppose technically are for women, but I picked them up for like 2p. They were stupidly cheap. Well, they weren't that cheap, but they were stupidly cheap on Insert Coin. It's a bit of a jokey thing. It's I just thought it'd be quite fun, and they were so cheap. I picked them up, and that's fine. Bit of a disclaimer before I actually finish the first prize draw. Nobody apart from Yorkshire Tea, I'll go into that in a minute, has given me anything for this prize draw. So all the stuff that I'm going to give away, I've personally bought. I'm not affiliated with anybody, and so all this stuff is from me to you. It's not from any other third party. No Facebook involvement, no YouTube involvement. I will put that in terms and conditions because I probably think I should do, but that's just a bit of a disclaimer just to make sure that nobody thinks that any of this has come from anybody but me. Moving on to tea. So I've got 2 teas to give away as part of the first prize. Both from the Cornish Tea and Coffee Company. One is Cornish breakfast tea, one is Cornish afternoon tea. I did want to give away a strainer of sorts as well, but so like a tea strainer, so you can actually strain your own tea and you don't have to use a teapot or something like that. But considering how expensive they are, because I wanted to get a Mr. Tea or I wanted to get a tea sub, they're really great products. But they're so expensive, like an extra 20 quid, and I was like, well, so unfortunately, this is loose leaf tea, so you will have to get yourself your own strainer, your own something else. I also have lots of Yorkshire Tea to give away. I got 5 packs of this. I think they're packs of 40. Yorkshire Tea were kind enough to actually send me these for free, which is absolutely fantastic. I love them for that. So you'll receive a box of this as well. And the final thing to sort of round up the prize draw is a big Sports Direct mug, so 500 mils of tea you can put into that, and 2 eBay mugs, one that's got a keyboard on it and one bright ginger one. Again, I bought these because they were so cheap. I think actually I might have got a few of them for free because I put in an order with eBuyer. So that's the sum total of the first prize. So the second prize also includes a Raspberry Pi Model B, not the Model B Plus. It also includes Cornish breakfast tea. This is just going to be the loose leaf tea, so you will again have to get your own strainer. It'll include the 3 mugs I've just discussed, so 2 eBuy mugs and a Sports Direct mug. You'll also get a bamboo stylus, and you'll also get 40 tea bag box of Yorkshire Tea. You'll also get another pair of these amazing leggings as well. Now, third prize includes a bamboo stylus and a 32GB Transcend OTG drive. And again, 3 mugs, so the 2 eBuy mugs and the Sports Direct mug, and a box of Yorkshire Tea. Then everybody below that, obviously 4th and 5th, will get a box of Yorkshire Tea because we've got 5 to give away. They'll also get all the mugs. And then after that, it's just kind of going to be whatever I've got left. So it'll be eBuy. You'll just receive 1 eBuy mug, for instance, or 1 Sports Direct mug. And I'll kind of do it as a bit of a first come, first served basis after that. So obviously, as prices go down, I'll give people first refusal on what they want in terms of the mugs. And that is pretty much it. Now again, the whole point of doing this was to give back to you guys because I've hit 1,000 subscribers. I found out that I've hit 20,000 views a month, I think, which is absolutely fantastic. That's great news. So that's, I think you guys have even racked up 39 days worth of watch time within the last month, which is absolutely great. And so this is all kind of just a give back to you lot. So just to recap the first prize, just so that you're completely clear, we've got a Chromecast, we've got a Raspberry Pi Model B, we've got Cornish breakfast tea, we've got Cards Against Humanity, we've got a bamboo stylus, we've got some Yorkshire tea, we've got a selection of mugs, we've got some gorgeous leggings, we've got pivot power, we've even got a Transcend OTG drive, and I think that is pretty much it. Second prize, again, a Raspberry Pi Model B, some tea, some mugs, a bamboo stylus. Third prize includes a Transcend Jet Flash, a 32GB version, a bamboo stylus, selection of mugs, some tea, and then fourth and fifth prize will include some tea and one mug, and then going down from there, everybody will get a mug. So yeah, the way I'm going to administer it is if you head over to Facebook or Facebook if you're in the north, if you go to Facebook, and there should be a Rafflecopter link or Rafflecopter kind of thing there. So there'll be instructions on what you need to do. What I'm going to require you to do is follow me on Twitter. This will be points based, so you don't have to do all these things, but the more you do, the more points you get. It's the fairest way I can come up with it. Yes, it might be a bit attention whoring because that means I'm going to get more subscribers and more viewers and more likes and more followers on Twitter, but it's the only way I can think of actually administering it without doing emails which are a pain in the ass. So I'm going to get you to follow me on Twitter, I'm going to get you to like my Facebook page, I'm going to get you to tweet about it, which you can tweet every day. I'm going to get you to send something on Instagram as well, and that's pretty much it. So obviously head over to Facebook, it should be facebook.com/asyouchill. If you've got any questions about it, I'll set up an email which will be competition@asyouchill.com. If you've got any questions whatsoever, I'm not going to do anything like you can't ask me and say, oh, well, can I have so-and-so? No, you can't. You've got to enter the competition, and obviously I'll get Rafflecopter to give me a winner. In terms of eligibility, you do have to be in the UK, the EU, North America or Australasia. So we're talking the UK, we're talking Ireland, we're talking anybody that's on the European continent, we're talking about Canada, we're talking about the US and A. So unfortunately, people in China, people in Russia, people in Taiwan, Japan, anywhere in Africa, anywhere in the Middle East, unfortunately I can't do it. It's mostly because of customs reasons and also cost of posting and things like that. People in Australia and New Zealand, you should still be eligible. So that's fine, you can enter that. And I shall let you know sort of the process to go through, because again, customs is going to be a pain in the padded arse. Postage isn't going to be too much of a problem, it is going to be expensive, but I'm hoping the person win the first prize or the second prize doesn't live in New Zealand, doesn't live in Australia, because that's going to get very expensive. I'm hoping the winner is in the UK because it saves me lots of money on postage, because all this is going to be very, very heavy to post. Apart from that, there's no other eligibility. Obviously, you've got to be over the ages or the minimum age of all those services I've mentioned. So you've got to be over the minimum age for Facebook, which I think is 13, again for Twitter, again for Instagram, and also again for YouTube. So make sure you're over the age of over the minimum age for all those services. If I find out that you're not, unfortunately you will be disqualified. Exactly the same as if you're not in any of the countries that I've listed. So North America, the EU, which includes obviously the UK, and if you're in Australasia, you're all good. If you're in the Middle East, if you're in Africa, if you're in South America, if you're in Russia, if you're in China, if you're in sort of Asia, anywhere around there, unfortunately I can't do it. Mainly customs reasons. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But again, if you've got any questions about it, hit me up on Twitter @asyouchill. If you've got any questions relating to this specific competition, send me an email, competitions@asyouchill.com. Like my Facebook page and check out Rafflecopter on my Facebook page, facebook.com/asyouchill. And apart from that, I shall catch you in a later video. This is actually carried up into tea bags in the house. I wouldn't have any corn.